Mohammad Siraj has put on a bit of a one-man show over the course of the first three tests against Australia. He's very expressive, very reaction, very passionate, very intense. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings. We had a bunch of instances, a lot with Marnus at first. We had this one in the very first test where he goes to kick it, and Marnus just plays a little hockey, pushes it away. He said, "What's that? Yo, you can't do that." He gets all mad. Virat's got his back. Look at this. He's going to kick it into the stumps, and Marnus is like, nah. Seems like that shouldn't be allowed to me. Kohli takes the ball. Bam. Gotcha. In your face. Just I was like, I guess I'll pick those up for you. So that was just a tiny appetizer of the personalities and the intensity and the pettiness that was going to be on display. In the next match, he gets a chance to kick it, and he does. Misses the wicket. Marnus is in the crease, but he got that, and Kohli's like, hey, stay in the game, okay? Keep your head about you. Let's not get into this mess. Moving on. This is the second most viral thing that probably happened with Siraj in these test matches. Marnus batting Adelaide at night under the lights. Beautiful. Hey, wait. And Siraj is like, what the hell? Throws the ball at him. He's like, what are you doing? Marnus is like, there's a guy up there carrying the biggest beer snake I've ever seen. Even McSweeney is distracted by it. You can see he's looking at it. He's able to turn away and be like, whatever, I got to pay attention. Marnus is like, whoa, hold on. That's huge. I got to take a look at that. You know, fuck you, man. Come on. And Marnus, come on, man. I mean, I'm distracted. He's like, look, that thing's huge. It's going to be like 400, 500 cups. Now, is this guy, did he run behind the sight screen just to get on TV? Like, is he moving? Is he mobile with this snake just for the moment, or is he transporting them to a new area? I got to think no, right? How'd he collect all those? That'd take a long time. The next test match, Siraj is like, I'll pull up on you, man. I'll run and make you have to reset. Nah, that happens a lot. Bowlers just like kind of hit the wrong step or feel off the rhythm. That happens a lot. So does the other one. Sight screen stuff happens all the time too. You rarely see a guy throw a ball and get that upset. All right, next up, we have the bail switch. Now, this is the third test. They've been in each other's head the whole time. Mark's like, what's up, man? What are you doing? He's like, oh, you ready? Ready for this? He's like, what's this? What am I ready for? Oh, I'm going to switch these bails on you. Now, for people that, Martin's like, oh, okay, cool. For people that don't know cricket, this isn't actually anything. It's just an attempt to make the batter stop focusing so intently, because batsmen have to focus so intently in test cricket. The margin of error is tiny. It's just a little gamesmanship and fun, really harmless, but he drops it, and Marnus is like, I'll help you. No, you got it? Okay. And then Siraj walks back, and Marnus is like, nah, we're good. I kind of liked them exactly how they were. Things were going well for me. I don't think Siraj ever saw that Marnus did that. So he thinks, I got him. Now he's thinking about the bails. I switched his luck, the superstition, the momentum. I got him so bad. And Marnus is like, I don't know. That ball is a nice leave. And Siraj is like, ooh, that was close. You nervous? The bail switch. And again, I don't think he knows that he switched him back. We also had just a bunch of celebration appeals by Siraj in this, which he ends up getting in trouble for. You're supposed to ask the ump, appeal, and then you celebrate. He's celebrating first, then turning, and then acting very upset when they're just like, nah, man. So he had a bunch of talking tos where the umps are like, hey, man, don't show me up. For baseball fans, this is the same thing as ball 4 and the batter starts running to first before the umpire makes the call. So we have this in baseball. Let the ump make the call, then you react. Don't show me up, all right? Don't try to force my hand. We also had incidents that were just totally accidental. Smith is like, hey, and I was watching live, and I'm like, what did he do this time? Like, what's this about? They show the replay. The towel just falls in the middle of his delivery, which can be pretty distracting, I guess, if you see that just shoot out the back. So Smith is like, hey, yeah. And then I'll take the run, actually. Don't even worry about it. And he's like, yeah, but the towel just flew out of his ass on me. And Siraj is like, yeah, that's my bad. If I could do it on purpose, I would. Next up's probably the most viral Siraj moment from these test matches. You got Travis head up, mustache, teeth, and tongue all up in your face. Siraj's first over against him. He's all over him. Head's new to the game. The ball still has some life to it. It's moving, it's bouncing. He's got his nice line and length. He goes for that one, misses, and look at his face. He's like, oh, damn, but I'm all over you, man. He's like, I'm coming for you. But then Head's 5 runs, they turned into 130 runs, and his face went from that to this, where he's like, shit, this guy's all over me. And again, teeth, tongue, mustache, all about him. Travis Head in this, he's just flicking him. That's the boundary. That's 4 runs against Siraj. 2 balls later in the same over, similar. This time puts it over for 6. And now Siraj is like, now you're embarrassing me, man. Like, now you're pissing me off. Now, like, this sucks. I'm just going to bowl this next one right at the stumps out of just pure anger and adrenaline. And that's what he does. Gets him. Come on! Ah! Well done, mate. Off the field. Get off. Fuck you. Get off the field. Get off. So a little send-off for the guy who's got 140 runs and just kind of won the game for Australia. And Head's like, I'll get off the field, but it's going to be to a huge ovation because this is my hometown. I just kind of went off. I look good. I feel good. The people love me. So just, it's my day, you know? Just because you got me out at the end, I'm a little reminder, like, hey, my stadium, my day. I'm Travis Head. He's like, fine. But look, now he's happy. Now he's feeling good. Now he's feeling cute. Look at that. All's better. Nice little send-off. Nothing like it. If you're still watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love making these. Test cricket, the storylines go so deep, so they end up being long videos. So if you're still with me, thank you. A little bit of technical analysis for everyone at the very end here. That ball is so close to coming back and hitting the stumps. You can see his face, and look at the replay. I stabilized it, and this is the new wobble seam, right? So his fingers are a little spread, which is going to make it a little looser of a ball on purpose. I think this is very new in cricket. It didn't used to be this way, but everyone's throwing these pace wobble seams at the stumps. And you can see it comes out and it's just going to hit the seam and then look at this. Look at that. It just kind of never turns over and just kind of goes towards the stumps. But I just like that floatingness of it. And then later on, the next over to Smith, almost again. It's the same thing. It's very close. Smudge is like, okay, not good. I put them side by side. Now to Smith, it's pitched up a little bit more, but they look very similar, and they are very similar. But the spin after hitting the ground is different, where to Smudge, it's going, the seam is turning over end on the right side, and on the left side, you have that kind of spaceship, like, whoa. But the whole idea is you throw it, it hits the seam, it sprays, and then the ball kind of does what it does, and the wobble allows it to spray different ways, where if like you want to kind of control that, you would want a much tighter seam, and then you could kind of lean it this way, lean it that way. I just think the 2 different spins on the ball is very cool to watch. One's going end over end, one is wobbling, but they're the same ball doing the same thing, both just missing top of off stump. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring the videos. Appreciate you. There's 2 more tests left if you want to watch. And also check out our warehouse cricket league that we invented. It's half baseball, half cricket, professional cricketers, dumb people like me, all playing, same warehouse. It's fun. Thanks, DraftKings.